Alrighty, so let us get started here with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. We'll see what we got going on with the zodiac sign of Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, you have the Seven of Pentacles and you also have the Devil. This is all earth sign energy coming forward for you, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is asking you to be okay with the wait. When it comes to waiting, fire sign, not very the best in terms of patience or in terms of waiting. But we're asking you right now that there is an important factor when it comes to waiting to receive something that you've been asking for. So don't get up in fear. Don't get into kind of like a codependency style of situation here. Don't get into any sort of like addictive factors in terms of soothing you to make something happen or while you're waiting for something to happen. This is asking you for just you to be okay with the pace that something can happen in. It's also asking you to be kind of in it for a longer period of time, be in it for the journey. Look at that double Cancer coming forward there. So we have Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, forgot the words. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs coming forward as your most important zodiac signs. And then these are your most important initials, acronyms, names, or words. So kind of be okay with the process of things. Be okay with the time that it takes for something to move forward. And don't get into any sort of like toxicity or don't get into any sort of codependency or like soothing factors of like addictions in any sort of way to kind of make the time go by. Be okay with the pace that something's coming forward towards you at. If you guys can give the video some likes, I would very much appreciate it. It really does help the algorithm here on YouTube and on TikTok to give the video some likes. We are now on to the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let's see what we got going on for the zodiac sign of Taurus. If you'd like a personal reading, head over to my website, temperanceandsage.com. But we are now on to the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. So Taurus, we have the Three of Cups as well as the Nine of Swords. Celebration is coming. Opportunity is coming. We don't want you in any sort of way to be worried about what you're asking to see arrive into your life. When we have the Nine of Swords, it does come forward as unnecessary worries, unnecessary anxiety on a situation about your want, your wish, and your desire. Meanwhile, we have the opportunity of the Three of Cups, celebration, opportunities of expansion, opportunities of abundance. And it's like whatever you're asking for to come your way, it will come forward. You will have an opportunity to connect, to celebrate, and to see things happen and expand forward. There's no need to be overly worried about what you're asking to see come your way. It's just going to be important that you allow yourself to kind of experience things and to allow things to kind of like recognize maybe that it's out of your control sometimes too in terms of making things happen or moving things forward. Especially if you're looking to get back together with somebody, reconnect, reconcile in any sort of way, romantic or platonic, the opportunity is there. So we have Aries and Pisces coming forward here as your most important zodiac sign. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And those are our most important zodiac signs for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Alrighty, let's go ahead for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let's see what we got going on for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Gemini, you have the Ace of Cups and you also have the Page of Swords. An opportunity is trying to come your way to connect, especially in an emotionally fulfilling way. This could be somebody wanting to seek your energy out when it comes to love. Something that you love is trying to seek an opportunity to come forward towards you. The Ace of Cups is a genuine standpoint, a genuine space in love, emotions, and desire. And so there's this a new opportunity trying to come forward, trying to seek you out here as well. This could be, again, somebody trying to communicate with you, somebody new trying to come forward into your life. If you look for it, you will find. If you seek, you will be rewarded here when it comes to these opportunities in love, and opportunities and connection or fulfillment in terms of your emotions. So some sort of newness of wanting or desire, let me rephrase that. Some sort of newness is trying to come forward into your life that is going to bring forward a really strong, emotionally fulfilling energy. And it can be in the form of a person, it can be in the form of a thing. It's just like whatever you've been seeking out here to see come forward, their opportunity is happening. So we have Libra as well as Sagittarius come forward here too. We have water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we also have air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have yet to do Sagittarius, my dear. Sagittarius is all the way down here, and we are on Gemini. If you guys can give the video some likes, I would very much appreciate it. It really does help the readings get out there, especially that we're going live at a new time now. It's really hard for everybody to know when we go live. So let's go for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let us see for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Cancer, we have the Hanged Man, and we also have Temperance. So you have two major arcana cards coming forward. Temperance is the idea of balance, peace, patience, the opportunity to be in the present moment. And then we also have this idea coming forward about being in the present moment as well with the Hanged Man. There's some sort of opportunity about either coming together in yourself a little bit more, mind and heart, or together with somebody else a little bit more. But it does have to do with seeing things from another party's perspective, seeing things from the other side. So there's a beautiful opportunity to connect with others, connect with yourself, but we have to kind of get out of our own mind. Being able to see from some sort of other perspective is going to move things forward. So if you can, try to be in the present moment. You are going to find peace. You are going to find balance come forward into your life. But we might need to slow down in order to kind of see how we can get things to happen. These are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. Again, we do have Sagittarius as well as Pisces. And oh my God, do you guys see this? Sagittarius and Pisces. Sagittarius and Pisces are very much your most important zodiac signs. Nobody else wanted to show up. And that's what we got going on today for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. They said those are the only two zodiac signs that you need. So let's go on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Thank you everybody as well for giving the video some likes. I really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Leo, you have the Magician as well as the King of Cups. Immediately my mind wants to say somebody is manifesting you. There's somebody who has a really good nurtured and really good just energy in general, really good intentions, is trying to manifest you into their life. This doesn't have to be a case scenario in terms of romance. It could just be somebody who's really good in the heart that's trying to connect with you, trying to make things happen. But I would also say here as well, whatever you're manifesting here too, as long as you're following your heart, you are going to see the opportunity of this happening. The Magician is important for you to recognize right now in the present moment, because it's basically saying that you have the power to create whatever you want to see happening. You have the opportunity, you have everything in your means here right now to make things happen, to push things forward in the way that you want it to be. So whatever you want right now, allow yourself to be all in terms of the heart. Like allow your heart to just flow into your manifestations, and you will see the opportunity come forward. You will see yourself succeed. So this is a really beautiful energy. Oh my goodness. So we have water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do take Libra for the Magician, but there is the factors of the Magician. But, oh my goodness gracious, I'm seeing the words in my head and I can't get them out. Virgo and Gemini. Goodness gracious. So let us see. We have, oh no, rolling under the table, Sagittarius as well as Cancer coming forward. Sagittarius and Cancer as your most important zodiac signs. And that's what we got going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, feel free to check out temperanceandsage.com. temperanceandsage.com. We are now on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let's see what we got going on for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo, I don't know what on earth that was. We have the Hanged Man as well as the Four of Cups. If something is not coming forward towards you, you need to change your perspective here right now. Focusing things only in one particular manner, or like looking at things only in one way, or being incredibly stubborn right now is not going to do you well at all. It's going to be incredibly important that you see things from another side, you see things from another perspective, and that's how things are going to move forward successfully for you. As soon as you open up your mind, you don't get narrow-minded in any sort of way, or you don't get stuck on the past in any sort of way. You're going to see opportunities really blossom and bloom for you and move forward like beyond your belief. So if you're having a hard time creating something, making something move forward, having something work, or getting what you want to come forward towards you, start looking at it in a different way. Start approaching it in a different way, and that's how you're going to see the success come your way. So these, oh my lord, that's a lot, are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. Across the board, you have water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have Cancer and Leo come forward here as your most important zodiac signs there too. And that is what we got going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Seeing from another perspective, like a theater, watching your life like a movie. Interesting. All right, we have Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let us see for the zodiac sign of Libra on what we got going on here today. Libra, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse with the Emperor. You're not out of options in any single way. Whatever you want to see come forward here, ask and you will receive. It's also asking for you to take an incredible kind of like action-oriented energy to get things to come forward or happen in your life. Now is not the time to be passive or waiting for things to come forward towards you. I literally feel like this was like yesterday or the day before that's message towards you as well, like not being passive in things, but instead kind of going into a go-getter mode a little bit more. So if you want opportunities to come your way, if you want things to happen, it really much does feel like you have to kind of go after them in order to make them happen right now, especially if you feel like you're in kind of the space of like things that you want are not happening. If it's not happening, if it's not moving forward, if you're not seeing the progression that you want to see, now is not the time in any sort of way to like sit back and wait for things to change. You need to be shifting into an action-oriented role here to make things happen. So these are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. You have Aries as well as water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You have Sagittarius and Scorpio coming forward here as well as your most important zodiac signs there too. Sagittarius is quite popular here today. Whoops. Alrighty, let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. I don't know about trim. I don't know what I can bring up for that one. You know what? It reminds me of trim off the fat. Like, you know, when people are like, oh, we're just going to tell it how it is, right? Trim off the fat. Like, don't try to fluff yourself up with like, oh, I'll just wait for something to happen. No, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Even with that Seven of Cups in the reverse, like, don't get caught up in fantasy, right? We're getting in the real world. We're going to make it happen. So we're trimming off the fat. So let's go ahead with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse with the Devil. Isn't this literally Aries' message? I'm going to look back here. I have the live rolling on my computer as well at the same time because we're technically live on YouTube at the same time because we're on live with the personal readings on YouTube. So I just want to, it literally is, except Aries had this in the upright position. So you and Aries are kind of having a very similar message here today. The idea of the devil comes forward in fear, toxicity, negative patterns, addictions, codependency. And when we have the idea of the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's this feeling of like, is this going to build up only to not go anywhere? Is my effort and energy actually worthwhile? Like, or am I going to get a return about something that I'm wanting or waiting for? Am I waiting too long for something to happen here? There's that sort of energy that's coming ahead. And we don't want you to get into a fear-based energy or a toxic energy when it comes to this. We really just kind of want you to be a little bit more in enjoyment of the present moment and a less fear-based energy when it comes to the idea of time itself. When we have the bottom of the deck as a Page of Swords, it's asking you to seek out different ways, asking you to seek out different, I don't know why I would say emotion, but just kind of seeking out different energy, seeking out different ways of making things happen or making things move forward. So if you're feeling kind of like stuck in the mud, like, is something even moving? I don't see it moving, and it might get you into some sort of like, toxic or codependent energy here to make it happen. We don't want you to do that. We want you to kind of seek out a different way, seek out different knowledge on why things are happening in the way that they are, instead of reverting to negative patterns or resulting in like a fear-based energy. These are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. And we also have double Gemini coming forward here as well as your most important zodiac signs there too. We have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo coming forward there as well as your most important zodiac signs. Alrighty, we're on to Sagittarius. Stud. I don't have anything for that one. So let's go ahead for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs, and see what we got going on for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Let us see. Sagittarius, you have the Seven of Cups with the Five of Wands. Don't get caught up in fantasy right now. The Five of Wands talks about conflict, unnecessary conflict. So don't allow yourself to kind of get into confusion, looking at all the options or avenues or pathways of moving forward. Don't bring a bunch of disagreements or conflicting energy in your life when it comes to what ifs. With the idea of the Seven of Cups, don't get caught up in fantasy right now. It's not going to do you really good. This can be a little bit more like get down to earth, bring things back to reality. Try to work together with others a little bit more. Unnecessary combative energy is just not needed whatsoever. On the bottom of the deck, we also have the Nine of Wands. Don't close yourself out to your own wishes, wants, and desires from the element of passion. So this could be because you get frustrated, because you get angry, because you are even in timing, not seeing something move forward fast enough, or kind of not feeling other people be on the same page as you. Don't get caught up in those sort of aspects here. Be a little bit more okay with what the reality is of the situation and try to work together with other people a little bit more. So these are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. And you have fire signs as well as water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Capricorn and Leo coming forward there as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Poked, like aggravated, right? With our Five of Wands, getting aggravated quickly. Alrighty, we're on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let us see for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Oh, my cards are getting stuck. What's going on there? Alrighty, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let us see. We've got the Five of Swords as well as the Page of Pentacles. Make amends. Now is not the time to go single. Now is not the time to go you versus I. If you can work together with somebody else, work together, offer the apologies. Page of Pentacles is coming forward in your earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So if you need to offer amends to somebody, if you need to be the bigger person, now is the time for you to go ahead and do that. It can also say an opportunity in perhaps money or like stability is coming your way because you were kind of choosing yourself. Like if you had to say, no, I'm the best for something, or here's my resume is better, here's why you should choose me for the job, here's why you should choose me for the promotion. If you had to kind of do anything like that, you will definitely be rewarded. That sort of energy in terms of work or career is beneficial right now. But in romance or anything like that, it's not overly praised, I will say that. So if you do have to offer amends, offer apologies to anybody, now is going to be an incredibly important time for that. Again, this Five of Swords energy, you versus I in terms of your career, a little bit cutthroat, is going to be good, again, for gaining career movement or money movement, but it doesn't bring forward... What are you doing? It doesn't bring forward the best energy in terms of romance. We got sidetracked here, buddy. We've got two more zodiac signs. Technically not 3 anymore. And let me grab your dice. Caged. Don't trap yourself. We have Taurus as well as Aquarius coming forward as our most important zodiac signs. We have earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as well as air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This kitten, I swear you guys, if you want a shadow, get a rag doll. If you want something that's glued to your hip, get a rag doll. Oh, apparently no touchy. So we have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let us see for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. He is too cute. He's such a little munchkin. So we have the Sun in the reverse. I don't know why I want to take the top of the deck. We have the High Priestess as well as the Ten of Wands. The Sun will come out tomorrow. Even if something doesn't seem overly positive right now, there's going to be a lot of opportunities that do come forward from it. I want you to basically hunker down right now. The idea of the Ten of Wands is a lot of heaviness. It's a lot of burden or responsibility on your plate, but you're going to see things move forward. So High Priestess, you kind of internally know why you're doing things. You know why you're working this hard. You know why you're adding extra responsibilities on your plate. You know the driving factor here for moving forward. So kind of keep that to yourself. This is my reason. This is my reason why I get up and I go to work. Keep that to yourself and remember it and kind of hunker down for the next little bit. It is going to get better. New kind of lighthearted, carefree beginnings are incredibly positive beginnings is trying to come your way, but it's just on the horizon right now. It's not really up to the present moment. So allow yourself to keep on keeping on here. You will definitely be rewarded for all the energy, effort that you're putting into the situation. It just needs a little bit of time to kind of get towards you here. So give it the time and you will be rewarded. So these are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. And we have Leo, Pisces, Aries, and Sagittarius coming forward there as well. And we have, I don't know why I want to call this Cancer. This is Scorpio, as well as Gemini coming forward there too as your most important zodiac signs. And that's what we got going on for Aquarius. Yeah, granted. What do we say for granted? People take you for granted. That could be the Ten of Wands. People putting extra responsibilities on your plate. And you're like, can I get a break already? What are you knocking off the table here now? Oh. You guys, I should just have a live stream of this little monkey. Can you stop throwing things off the table? Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. You have the Ace of Wands as well as the Six of Swords in the reverse. If you've been kind of feeling like I want something to move forward, when is it going to move forward? When am I going to make this progression that I want to be making? It is going to happen. If you've also been feeling just kind of stuck in general when it comes to communication as well, you are going to see a change. Give me that back. Thank you. Stealing the zodiac sign dice. You're going to see an opportunity of change. The Ace of Wands is passion, it's excitement, it's desire. It's kind of getting that spark of new beginnings to come forward towards you. In a way that Six of Swords, maybe things have been feeling held back. Communication hasn't been feeling really good. You haven't been really progressing forward in the way that you want. Your ideas have been feeling stuck. Maybe not a lot of mental clarity coming forward. And then all of a sudden with this Ace of Wands, we're having this spark of passion. We're having this excitement. We're having this desirable energy come ahead here to move things forward with the most success that we can. So it's kind of like getting a second win and having new beginnings come your way that are really, really exciting and kind of just bring back this revived energy here within inside of you. So we have fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming forward here as well as our most important zodiac signs. And we have Gemini as well as Leo coming forward here as well as our most important zodiac signs as well. Leo, Gemini coming forward there too. All right. And that's what we got going on for Pisces. So that's all 12 of our zodiac signs. I will have this up on YouTube as its own file as well. Right now we're live on YouTube for the sake of personal readings, but this will be in its own file there too. Please don't eat that. What are you doing today? We will have this up on YouTube as its own file. So if you're interested in a personal reading, we are now doing personal readings as well. I'm going to go ahead and close down the TikTok live and reopen it, and we'll go ahead and continue with our personal readings.